Hey folks, welcome to part 170 of my playthrough as Marmaros in Crusader Kings II. So we've gone to war. I found an excuse to fight a war against the Mongol Empire for the Caspian Steppe, so it's a holy war. I managed to get around the issues about the defensive pacts, which had been reducing, but no doubt once I've taken that territory, the threat will go up, the pacts will reappear, and we'll be back to pretty much square one. But at least we'll have some nice new land to admire while we're not at war. So let's push on. We're having some trouble with one of your petty nobles. Let's use our diplomacy to deal with that. And we're also involved in the quest for for everlasting life. We've got our Chancellor away trying to scare up some rumours of that. And we'll see what comes of it. Okay. That battle should be fine. This one in here could be less so. Let's get you up there. And you head down as well. I should maybe hire some mercs to help me with that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Fighting a holy war without any holy art? Oh, there's none available. That's unfortunate. How about straight up mercs then? Okay. I can get 13,387 men for 88 per month. I think we'll hire those guys. Used them before and they've been perfectly adequate. The Rus company. You come up here, help us out, guy. Right. Let's have you group up again. You march in there. You change your mind and march in. Yeah, you go into there. You follow him. And you as well. Okay, fine. Usurp away. Alright. So none of this should be a problem at all. You heading up here? And the mercs are actually just a security blanket. By the time they get here, we'll have defeated all their strength. We're just in the mopping up exercise already. Oh, 75%. So, actually, whoa, a defeat? Where was that? A siege somewhere. Okay. You're heading back down there. Just go and wipe them out. You wipe out whoever you find in there. You wipe out them. Well, you're not going to wipe out them. We need to chase them down a bit. Okay. You... That's not what I wanted to do. Pause. Select you. Split. One of you head to there. The other to the... Well, can you go in there? I'll just grab that. You get up here. Looks like we're going to have a mass battle in it. Hang on. I suppose they've got quite a few vassals that can throw troops at us. But they've only got 900 that are actually enemy troops. Is it? Yeah. Okay, we're at 95% now, so yeah, you head up there, hit them, you come down here, and we're probably just about done then. Oh, a mystic appears. My Chancellor is beaming. You know how Count Dracula can be? I had to make sure that it was his son who mentioned it first, and then it was easy to make it seem his idea in the first place. And, well, I won't bore you with all the details, he says, clearly excited to have something noteworthy to tell you. When you roll your eyes for the third time, he finally pulls it together and skips to the part about a mystic woman, allegedly travelling the whole world. Strange wonders following her footsteps. Oh, Master, I think you should invite her here, he urges. Let's us hear the woman out. We're at 98%, a couple of battles on the way. Victory there, 99%. Victory there, still at 99%, so yeah, you go there, grab some land, and you split, do that, and hopefully that'll be us. There we go, 100%. Let's offer peace. And it's done. And the mercenaries can go away, well satisfied with their contribution for the cost. Let's get our troops home. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You can rot where you are. We need a fort here. And then here. Okay. And that's it, I think. Domain's too big. Yep, we know about that. And we need to give all these things away. So let's get started. Let's give them to, or at least one of them, to a family member. My dynasty, men. Search realm. Yes, okay. Search all. Somebody who's married, okay. Somebody who's not a prisoner. Somebody who's not a ruler. Just in the realm, actually. I don't want to invite people in. Okay, Theodore, Regent of Bavaria. You have a wife, you have kids. So, you're going to be one. You're actually going to become the Duke, I think. Grant you the landed title of... Where? Terrick tribe. County of Terrick. I don't want you to be a Prince Bishop though. Of course, because the top holding is a thingy-mabob, bishopric. So you take that. I'll send you in there. And there's no dukedom at the moment, so... Does your County of Terek, Caspian Steppe, Kingdom of Alania, I can create that, so I shall. And now go back to you. I can't give you the kingdom. I can give you the County of Terek now. Include the Lord titles. Saying that. Grant you landed title. In fact, I don't know. Oh, no. So I think we're stuck in there for now. Do I want to give him that kingdom outright? No, I don't. Not particularly. The Caspian Steppe doesn't exist. Why can I not create it then? Oh, the Pontic Steppe, there's another option. Could work towards that. Okay, anyway. I guess I just need to work on that for a bit longer. Once this is down, we might have some different options in there. Okay, Kuma. Let's give you that as well. And I suppose I could give you that. Yeah, okay. Now, is there one more there? Yes, there is. There we go. So you've got everything, and I'm down at 10 out of 10 domains. I would give you, but there's no duchy there. So if you get the chance to create the Caspian Steppe, you go ahead and do that. Okay. It's not worth it. What I need to do here though is Kingdom of Alania, and I think I am nominating Vlad, the Duke of Saxony at the moment. He's not turning out too great. Now there's Vlad, right enough. A bit old. Yeah. So it's going to be Kingdom of Alania, nominate Vlad. Okay, cool. You stand out. You're moving, so you can't. An intriguing encounter. I expected a wrinkled old crone, but the alleged mystic standing before me is something entirely different. Although she is very different compared to all the other women at court, no one can deny that her beauty is breathtaking. With a voice as soft as lamb's wool and tinged with a foreign accent, she introduces herself as Idun. You invite her to dine with you, and her conversation is most intriguing, if not outright controversial at times. She claims to hold the secrets to eternal life and vitality, and offers to teach you more, if you're willing to accept her quest. While it is impossible to know if this fair maiden speaks the truth, at least she seemed very experienced for her tender age. But is she immortal? Yes, I will accept your teachings. Just don't ask me to go and shoplift, because the last time I tried that I was killed. That's fine, you guys go. And the higher troops have been disbanded. To marry a courtier, okay. We've now got Pagan Defensive Pact and an Eastern Defensive Pact, as well as these ones, Christian ones shooting up again. I would have thought fighting a holy war wouldn't have affected my threat level. Who's this? Duke of Pex. He has... oh, he's my heir. What are you up to? I don't think I'm too bothered about that, to be honest. I'll try it out. Duke Bilal joins me after supper one evening. He initiates a conversation about the status of trade in the realm, but you notice that he seems distraught. You interrupt Bilal and demand to know why he has sought you out. My lord, I fear for your life, he says earnestly. Who is this sacrilegious heathen you have invited to your court? Her promises are sweet, I am certain, but she cannot be trusted. Please, my lord, allow me to find out her true motive before it is too late. Yeah, go ahead and investigate. What harm can it do? Army stands down. Retinues head home. You are on the move, good. And you guys, you can go back home as well. Siege of Germanicopolis. And who are you? Just a host, okay. We'll get our retinue together and deal with the host, if they're still around. Okay. You come down to here. And you follow there as well. That should be enough to deal with it. Oh, I need a new spy master. Nobody internal is good enough. So let's reset that. Search all. Let's invite you to court. And you want to marry a courtier. Okay. A travelling poet who calls himself a bard arrived today. Let's... what is my nature? A lunatic, I suppose. Yeah, he can stay for as long as he likes. I was going to threaten to break every bone in his body, but I won't. Okay, you are... oh yes, you're to be my spy master. Found out that Duke Paktiar had introduced the bard to the court, and I told him how much I appreciated that. Finally, someone who can sing. Excellent. And the Fellowship of the Glade. Idun tells you a tale about a hidden glade in which an ancient apple tree grows. The apples are the most delicious in the world, but more importantly, anyone who eats them become young and new. She offers to help you find the glade, but she also warns you that the search will not be easy and potentially very dangerous. Idun urges you to form a fellowship of brave warriors to aid you in your quest. Though you could just order some of your soldiers to tag along, she insists that they must follow you out of loyalty, not only by duty. She suggests that you arrange a grand feast and speak to them from your heart. Spare no expenses, another 1,000 gold. How much are we making just now? Oh, I suppose the retinue is reinforcing. Oh, I've forgotten about this. Matrilineal marriage. Yep, let's do that. If we can have future heir come out of the Byzantine Empire, that would be fantastic. Accept. Retinue are almost in place. A merry gathering. It is the night of your feast and warriors have come from far and wide. The word must have spread, because there are far more guests than expected. Luckily, with Idun's help you managed to make room for everybody, and after raiding the stores there is enough food and wine to go around. The music is jolly, the spirits are high, and laughter echoes in my hall. So it's a good job I got that bard to join the court. Halfway through dinner, you stand up to hold your speech. At first you are nervous, but when you see the fervour lighting up in the guests' eyes, your confidence rises. You deliver the best and most passionate speech of your life. By the end of it, the crowd stands up, howling and applauding. You look to your right where Idun is seated. She is beaming at you. It seems like you have your fellowship. More wine for everyone. Excellent. So, diplomacy was up at 25 by that point, which helps. And you're now together, you head in there. King Porphyrios the Chaste. Blackmail, obligate or threaten. You're craven, so we will threaten you. You had for Yemen, I think it was, failed. You're forgiven, don't do it again. Okay, follow them. Lately I have found myself worrying about my little daughter Elisabetta. The lass is brought up believing in a false god who can offer her nothing but illusions and hollow promises. Perhaps Elisabetta is ready to be introduced to the true faith. No. Actually, I think I'm going to renounce this heresy. Focus on intrigue. And yes, renounce the secret faith. Yeah, that's cool. I just wondered whether it might affect my quest for immortality. Well, I'm still going for this guy. Could I give you anything? A landed title? Actually, I'll give you the Viceroyalty of Alania. That'll give you some prestige. Give you the honorary title, Designated Regent. Why did I not do this before? Another honorary title of the Cupbearer. And appoint your commander. I think that's about everything that I can do then. Yes. Don't know what you're doing now. So we'll just leave you be. And we can bring our retinue back home, I think. I'm intrigued to see where we go with this quest for immortality. Do we have... We've got loads of prisoners. Let's ransom as many as we can. One character for 25 gold. Oh dear. And that's it. I should just murder the rest. Viceroy Vlad the Just has created the title Caspian Steppe. Fantastic. Exactly what I was looking for. Let's get rid of those freeloaders. Okay, the money's rocketing up again. Well, it's not actually. It looks like it is. There we go. He's back to being my heir. And hopefully he improves. You're better focusing on stewardship or diplomacy, my boy. As he is growing older, I can see that Vlad could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated. This is kind of chance, right? Okay, I think you do need ambitious. Mind you, diplomacy's pretty high. I don't want to have any minuses on myself though. No, you must learn on your own, I'm afraid. It seems that my interest in paganism has come to the attention of one of its practitioners within the realm. We met and have had the most fruitful discussions about theology and other matters. Seriously. I suppose I'll keep carousing focus for now until we've got this quest out of the way. There we go, making a bit more money again. An obstacle in your path. Ever since Edun announced that the time for the search was nigh, you have been busy with preparations. The warriors are equipped, the provisions gathered, and the best horses procured. Yesterday you finally set out on your quest. Edun has led your fellowship deeper and deeper into the wilderness. The trail which you follow is barely visible in the thick underbrush, but Edun seems certain this is the right path. The trail begins to slope upwards, and within a few hours you are trudging up a narrow mountain path. The trail makes a sharp turn and you pass it, and as you pass it you spot an obstacle overhead. There has been a rock fall and boulders are blocking the path. Edun insists that this trail is the only way forward. Okay, carefully remove each rock one by one, or shift the biggest boulder first. Well, my learning isn't the best, so I wouldn't go with my ideas. I think we should carefully... What's my... I suppose I'm a lunatic. We did get socializer. But I'm diligent. I'm a diligent lunatic. So, I think I probably would carefully remove each rock one by one. And with that, I'm going to put in a break. We'll see how that works out in the next part. So for now, thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment and rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.